I think you may have actually mentioned ventilation already.
Mhm.
And from my perspective, training and talking to contractors all over the country, air doctors are one of the companies that I tell people about all the time because I find people are so resistant to selling ERVs and HRVs and doing fresh air ventilation in general. And you do a lot of it. Can you tell us, maybe walk us through how you do it? What's the
Sure.
magic?
Yep. Our company is still small enough where I still sell. So I still go visit the guys and I sell. Um, if I have a sales call and let's say the customer is getting competitive bids for to replace a aging system, they're going to retire it. So that's the purpose why I'm there. I'll take the monitor and I'll plug it up. And I'll plug it up as we're having a conversation. And I'll just say, hey, this is a complimentary report that we're going to provide. It's going to test our air quality. It may be some things we can do to enhance your system selection. And they are really interested because a lot of times they know and understand that they have an IAQ problem. A lot of people suffer from allergies and asthma, so they're really interested in the results. As we're going through our conversation and we show them some of the issues with their existing system. And once that report is complete, my go-to is carbon dioxide and how high it is. And then the report is situated where it tells you exactly what the numbers should be and what happens if they're high or out of spec. And once we discuss that with the homeowner, they ask you what the fix is. They was not aware if they had that problem, but they understand that they had the symptoms, the six building syndrome and symptoms like that. Once they know that's the cause, it becomes pretty easy for them to maybe add that on as a selection. We've been successful with ERV sales with that.
So why is it so easy for you and so difficult for other people?
You have to have an open mind. We and I experienced it too. Maybe as a tech, you're preconditioned. Maybe your experience, maybe something didn't work. For a prime example, you might have equipment manufacturers that get a bad name. And that bad name may come from improper installation, but as a tech, you're locked into that this is a bad brand. So having an open mind and trying it has been really advantageous in my career. If I'm able to just look at it from a out person point of view and give it a holistic chance, could this work and could this help my business? And if you're able to do that, then you're able to get past any barriers, especially a lot of times is internal as an owner.
And we're talking about ERVs and HRVs right
Mhm.
now, and not other kinds of ventilation strategy. The thing that I hear all the time is we don't sell those because they're too expensive. How are you
Yep.
overcoming that objection?
That is an internal objection. So you're pricing that person's well-being out of your pockets, your pocketbook. You don't know what that customer places on value. So with that being said, if they're too expensive to who? Yes, they have a price tag, but if it means better respiratory health, I don't know about you, but I would pay a lot of money for not to have allergies and have my asthma symptoms be reduced. That's one thing we learned from a sales perspective, not to sell things to customers based on our pocketbooks and how we feel about
What about offering it in a monthly payment? I know
it.
that's something that you do a lot. Do you think that offering something with the expense of a air exchanger in a monthly payment has helped sales? Just to ease on the sticker shock a little bit.
Absolutely. That's a great point you bring up, Jeff. No, we lead with financing with everything. That financing makes makes it affordable. So financing is always an option, and every customer we come across, we offer them a financing option to do it. Yep.
Just thinking back maybe a couple of years to your initial getting started webinar. Any valuable tidbits that kind of you stuck with you or helped you out initially or
Yeah, the V in HVAC is often overlooked and bypassed. So the market sector for ventilation is huge. So one thing I didn't realize, maybe I knew it, maybe I didn't really think about it, is that the when a flash report comes and if you have a bunch of stuff that's high, one thing that you can use to improve a lot of things is ventilation with the ERV. So that did stick out as how important the V is in HVAC. Everybody focuses on the H and the AC, but the V is just as important.